The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. Once upon a time, in a little quiet field, there lived a happy country mouse named Pip. Pip loved the fresh air, the golden wheat fields, and the gentle rustling of the trees. One day his cousin Theo, the town mouse, came to visit. Theo wore a tiny silk scarf and shiny little shoes. "Pip, how can you live in this quiet place?" Theo asked. "Come visit me in the city. Life is exciting there." Pip was curious. He'd never been to the city before. So he packed a tiny bundle of cheese and nuts, climbed onto Theo's back, and off they went. They scampered through the fields, past rivers, and finally reached the city. Tall buildings, bright lights, and bustling streets. "Welcome to my home," Theo said proudly. Theo's home was inside a grand mansion. The floors were polished, the walls were lined with paintings, and best of all, there was food everywhere. There were cakes, cheese, and fresh bread on golden plates. Pip's eyes grew wide. "Go ahead, eat as much as you like," Theo said with a grin. Just as Pip took his first nibble of cheese, crash! A giant shadow loomed over them. "Run!" Theo squeaked. A huge cat with glowing green eyes pounced towards them. Pip and Theo scurried as fast as their tiny paws could go. They ducked under chairs, slipped behind curtains, and squeezed through a tiny hole in the wall. Pip's heart was racing. "Is it always like this in the city?" he panted. Theo laughed. "Of course! Isn't it thrilling?" That night, Pip couldn't sleep. Every little sound made him jump. Was that the cat? Was that a person? Was he safe? Theo, on the other hand, snuggled into his fancy velvet bed, completely at ease. "I think I miss the quiet," Pip whispered to himself. The next morning, Pip took a deep breath. "Theo, thank you for showing me the city, but I think I belong in the countryside. I like the fresh air, the open fields, and sleeping without worrying about cats." Theo smiled. "I understand, cousin. We are different, and that's okay." And so Pip returned to his peaceful countryside home. He nibbled on simple cheese, listened to the birds sing, and slept soundly under the stars. The city is exciting, he thought, but home is where I'm happiest. And from then on, Pip and Theo would visit each other, knowing that each mouse had found their perfect place. The end.